with the metal. I be twin turbo dashing my foot on the pedal. They saying we cousins, but I never met them. Folks can't leave out the country, I'm hanging with felons. My cougar bitch always be calling me Bellamy. We been through wars like I'm hanging with veterans. I made a K, then I made like 4K, add another 2K, dog, this shit get repetitive.
Yeah, it's the D. Oh, and go tell a friend we back again. Right now I got that 7 Days Stranded at Sea by MrBeast. The dude that we love to see waste money, give money, spend money. Whatever he doing, we know it's a waste of money majority of the time, unless he's giving it to somebody. He do give away a lot of money to good people. But that's what we're doing today. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure that sub button, comment down below what you want to see more, what you want to see next. And you know I'm going to bring it to you because you know it's the Don Squad and I love y'all, boy. Let's go. Keep running up them subs. I appreciate all of y'all.
We are now stranded on a raft in the middle of the ocean. And there goes our boat. We are now stranded for 7 days.
How much longer?
7 days.
Frick.
This raft is literally countless miles from the nearest civilization. And whether we like it or not, my 4 friends and I are stuck on this raft. And it's not going to be easy.
This is brutal. We're all at rock bottom now. This challenge went from fun to a literal nightmare very fast. Bro, look how far.
Nah, this is, I know they probably got people watching them or whatever. But I wouldn't do no shit like that. Hell no. Hell no.
Wait about this.
I don't care how good you think you can swim.
We're gonna get sunburned if we don't get hit.
And I'm not a survival specialist, but with this raft with tons of...
They basically just created that damn game, that little app that YouTube be playing, the game, the little app that, y'all know what I'm talking about, the game for that commercial and shit. Damn, that's what they created, that's what they did though. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
And everything else we would do to build ourselves a shelter. Boys, we need to get started. We are running out of light.
I got this side. Ah, my finger.
Now we set these up like a teepee.
We picked the worst day to start. As you can tell by the clouds, it's literally about to storm. So, first thing we want to do is set up some structure to cover us. Also, since we're on this slab of wood for the next 7 days, we need a place to hide from the sun so we don't get sunburned. So, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Speaking of birds, while we were building, this happened.
Oh, the bird! It's coming right at us! Oh my god!
Go!
I got it, the bird! No! This is crazy.
We should name him.
What's his name?
Brian.
Brian!
Brian!
Brian. What if you went and caught some fish? I know. He's looking at me. He understands.
Jimmy, just say the word.
Put the knife away.
And look
Okay, I'll
at
put the
that.
knife away.
And the hatchet. Brian, that was a joke.
That's food right there.
Build a shelter!
And while
That's
Brian
food.
watched, we worked on our first shelter for the rest
They
of
don't
the
want
day.
no real food.
Except for my friend Tariq, who spent the entire day getting cool drone shots. And I'm not even mad about it.
Inside this crate is the food for all 5 of us for the next 7 days.
Oh, see, I told her that.
my god.
And in these 2 barrels is our entire water supply for all 5 of us.
How does it taste? Very hot.
Oh no. There was dirt in my cup.
It's getting dark, and that crate has the word sleep on it. Hopefully the survival guides gave us something soft. Why are they wet? Things do get wet on my butt. Yeah. I'm ready for bed. I want to go to sleep. Alright, this is night 1, and Brian is just yawning. This is miserable. This is all the coverage we have. I didn't realize what I was signing up for. It's hot. This thing will not stop sweating, and I feel like I'm gonna puke. And I'm surrounded by a bunch of sweaty people. Hey, sweaty man.
If you guys smell this bad on day 1, what are you gonna smell like on day 7?
Oh, gosh.
Yikes.
Our first night of sleep was really rough. Sleeping is impossible. These waves are just making me miserable. And to make matters worse, our best friend Brian ended up leaving us that morning.
Brian! Brian!
I ain't giving no food.
But regardless, today's objective is to build ourselves a permanent...
Of course you gonna
weatherproof
leave. Y'all
shelter.
ain't break bread with him. Why would he stay? Talk about Brian. Y'all ain't break no bread.
How do we turn that into a livable structure?
There's definitely something here.
Luckily, I had them throw a bunch of wood on the raft so we could build a nice house. How we build a house, I'm not quite sure, but they said this is enough to build a house.
But ironically, right as we got started...
Oh no, it's raining! There's Corona!
Jimmy, get my shark pillows!
This is miserable! This is bad.
Jesus Christ, you're not doing the right thing, Nolan. Listen with your ears.
Water, drink more water, kids.
At least we don't have to shower. Yeah. This is so bad. We still have all our 6 days left.
Where do we go poop?
Oh, we have to build the pooper.
What?
We have to build everything that's here. We have to build the toilet, build our shelter, the fire, everything.
The moment the rain finished, the boys and I needed to build all of our survival essentials, starting with the shelter.
What you mean build a pooper? Cut a hole in the bottom of that motherfucker. Piss right out that motherfucker. Get you a bucket. Shit on the bucket. Dump it in the hole. Put it in the you in the ocean. What you talking about?
We're tearing this down in the name of something better.
I'm tripping. Ain't got no females.
5-minute break for Chris.
I also need a break. I'm seasick. I'm out of it.
You gotta pick this up. I can't pick it up anymore.
I feel like you're doing all the work, but we got 2 other goofs just laying down.
I'm miserable.
We built one wall.
Yeah, we built one wall all together.
All of us.
Regardless of being seasick, it was going to take all of us if we wanted to finish this.
Now you guys bring it forward. There we go.
Let's
Hey! How many YouTubers does it take to build a little structure? What? Did we that a whale? Hey, that's a whale. That's insane. Oh my god. That is unreal. They're actually whales. This experience just keeps getting better.
Oh, the drone.
Shelter, water.
I was about to say, how they get that shot from all the way back there on the well?
Hey, that's a whale. That's insane.
It had to be a drone.
Oh my god. That is unreal. They're actually whales.
Nah, this is the animated shot. Nuh-uh, fuck no.
Water, not being near Nolan. I'm never gonna take that for granted again. Probably would have been really useful to
Some
build a
editing
ladder
skills
first.
is crazy.
Got a ladder. I literally just built this 4 minutes ago.
After hours of building, we were finally getting somewhere.
I severely regret making this a 7-day challenge instead of a 50-hour challenge like all our other videos. We keep rocking back and forth. It's freaking miserable. I'm gonna puke.
And finally, just as the sun was going down,
Camp is now organized.
Night 2, my bed is still broken, but I'm gonna get some sleep tonight because I'm that tired.
I'm gonna hit the bed. How did I wake you up? Just go back. I'm just walking. I accidentally moved laser up. I feel bad now.
This might be the most tired I've ever been in my entire life.
It's now day 3, and somehow our building didn't fall over. I'll take that as a dub.
The noises that this structure made while I was sleeping last night filled me with nightmares.
it's day 3.
That shit would've
and
hurt
we
it
really
if it
started to
fell,
get into
y'all.
a rhythm. Our
For
morning routine
sure.
consisted of peeing in the corner,
Bro, who vlogs
Yeah.
on the pee corner? I'm not moving.
eating our breakfast,
Surviving on feces. What's all you need?
and drinking hot barrel water.
So dehydrated. I need this.
We're about 36 hours in,
And we're almost halfway through a barrel of water.
Man, why ain't
That's
y'all?
slow or
They ain't
fast?
bring no food. Where's the actual food? What are you talking about? Surviving on feastables. Where's the food?
On day 6.
running low on water and food gave me an idea.
I'm kind of curious to see what's under the boat. Dude, there's so many fish below us.
Duh!
We decided to try to catch some dinner, but we weren't very good at it.
Why did this take so long? I just want something to put in my stomach. Brian!
Ryan, help us catch fish!
Brian!
Turns out fishing is a lot harder than YouTube. After hours, we caught absolutely nothing. Why can't we catch anything?
Oh, I give up.
We were tired, dehydrated, and hungry, which forced us to dig into our rations.
Let's have ourselves a feast. Yeah! We call it feast. A bowl. Come on.
In our supplies, we had wood to build a fire and pans to cook with.
You take big stick and make really little sticks. And then make medium sticks. Then use the big sticks at the end. Look at beans, baby.
I'm so excited. This looks awesome. This is a really bad. Can you tell we've been at sea for 3 days? When have I ever been this excited over canned chili?
Hey, I put some love into this one. It's not just canned chili anymore. It's got tomatoes, kidney beans.
You don't have to keep talking. I'm already drooling.
This was our first hot meal in days, but it was also a good chunk of our rations, so we made sure to enjoy it.
I'm feeling a lot better. I think the first 2 days were definitely the most miserable. I think we're slowly losing our minds and it's actually becoming bearable. I still haven't gone to the bathroom. That's my biggest concern now.
Yeah, just gotta find you a bucket, man.
I'm struggling to sleep. This raft is just rocking like crazy. Not gonna lie, kind of miserable. Hopefully tomorrow's better.
None of us managed to get any sleep.
We lost the back of our fort last night. The house needs some repairs.
Tensions are pretty high on the raft this morning. Nolan's a little upset. He broke his bed.
Oh my god!
Nolan is struggling, and he's just in his feels right now.
It'll be okay.
You probably would have quit the channel if I did that.
This is easily the worst. Oh, there's thunder. I swear if it starts raining again.
Oh, I can't take that.
And to make matters worse, we accidentally dropped our ladle in the drinking water. And since we haven't showered in 4 days, grabbing it technically contaminated the drinking water.
I'm never drinking out of that again.
I'm not worried when we run out of water.
Because of the contamination, a third of our water was no longer safe to drink.
For whatever reason, the more I suffer, the more you guys watch. Some of our most popular videos are when I buried myself alive, spent time in solitary confinement, so I hope you're happy. I'm suffering again.
It's not easy surviving on a raft, but after 4 long days...
Buried himself alive?
Pooping. You play a celebratory song.
That's W promo for yourself. I love that shit that you W promo because that's your highest, whatever you promote. But who the fuck thinks to bury them? Why the fuck you bury yourself now?
See how all those clouds over there are dark?
There go. Nothing.
Yeah, they're gonna pour down on us tonight. Tonight's gonna suck.
We didn't know it yet, but the biggest storm of the entire challenge was heading right towards us. And when we saw it approaching, we tried to prepare as much as possible.
Can't wait for another storm just to destroy all this again.
Tariq is fixing his side of the fort, and Chris is fixing the roof.
And I'm down with the cameraman for some reason.
There's a storm brewing!
And while they're preparing the shelter for the storm, I'm going to tell you guys about Shopify, because it might literally storm until the end of the challenge.
This is gonna be a bit rocky.
Shopify is a platform that makes it easy for anyone to start a business. They literally support millions of small businesses all around the world.
So worried about it.
100% of what I say.
Bro, the wind is getting crazy. We're out of nails.
It's really hard to work around the wind, guys. Stop yelling and do things!
Shopify even has a new AI.
Hard, so can entrepreneurship. And that's why they do everything in Shopify.com/miss.
Maybe you can start helping us, Jimmy. I'm paying for the route.
The storm was really starting to pick up, but that night it got so much worse.
This really puts the helter in shelter, eh?
Oh no!
Dude! Are you kidding me? It's leaking!
Oh no.
This shelter is the opposite of waterproof.
This is brutal. What do? We have 3 more
Next 3 days, by the way.
There's water everywhere. It's useless. This does nothing.
This is the most insane night yet. We are struggling right now.
Is this safe anymore? We would have just filmed this in a studio. But no, we have to make a real channel that doesn't fake things.
Oh, we're gonna die.
We're getting just destroyed.
I'm kidding.
There's a hole that is completely opened up over my bed.
I can't do it. I can't do it. You can end this video, Jimmy.
Jimmy, please.
I tried to talk all you guys out of it. You all said yes.
This is the worst experience
I've ever had in my entire life.
I hate every part of this. Bro, I'm just miserable right now.
The storm was reaching a new peak
Damn.
with every passing hour. We were desperate, so we tried using our beds as literal walls to protect us from the rain.
We're all at rock bottom now. Been raining for a few hours. Stuff's freezing cold. We don't have beds. I'm getting
When
nuts.
you're on the sea, that's kind of what's going to happen. It's going to fucking rain.
It rained non-stop for around 20 hours straight. And after standing the whole night, completely soaked and exhausted, we had to push ourselves to dry off our supplies and rebuild camp.
Our raft is just in shambles. Look at our beds. We're drying them off. This is harder than Antarctica. This is harder than a desert video. I'm just ready to be home.
And I hate this raft. I never want to see it again.
Our entire fire pit is completely drenched. We couldn't start a fire if we wanted to. Tonight, no dinner.
And to make matters worse, all of our food was completely soaked, meaning only a portion of it was still safe to eat.
We had stability, we had food, we had dry beds, and we took it for granted.
We cannot take another night like that. We need to waterproof the shelter.
Just rip that off, tied it here, and then we'll leave the air close to the side. Yeah, this is... I mean, last time we were shivering cold and went to die. So would you rather be warm and dry or cold and wet? Put a zip tie here, Nolan, tie a rope to that, zip tie it there. We can use that to push this up so we get even warmer.
I'm thinking, why don't I make a really big clothesline and hang up all our wet stuff? Maybe we'll have have dry towels by tomorrow.
I want to die. I'm sunburned, tired, dehydrated, and so tired.
After fixing camp, we were so exhausted that we spent most of the day sleeping. But at least when we woke up, we were reunited with a familiar friend.
Brian.
After being stuck on a raft for 5 days with these guys,
This really is a nightmare.
I'll admit it, I miss Brian.
Brian, moved on. You may not have given up on Brian, but Brian gave up on you.
Brian's giving up on us. We have 2 days left,
We're running out of food, our water's contaminated.
and we're all borderline dying.
I'm going crazy.
These last 2 days will be interesting.
Oh, what could go wrong now?
I can literally see 500 fish down there. That is crazy.
Oh my gosh, this poop bucket stinks.
I almost had a mental break last night. I was shivering, wet the entire time, could not sleep. It was one of the worst nights of my life.
Last night, shivering in the torrential rain in the middle of the deep, dark ocean. You know, we got through it. Now, the end of this challenge cannot come soon enough.
Making the challenge 7 days was a horrible decision. This is so much harder.
You think?
The new reinforced
I would did like
fortress
3 days.
actually worked.
Lennon said it rained.
5 days.
Yeah, 4 a.m.
5 days at the most.
Here's the beauty.
I didn't even know.
Talk about
That was the best
7.
sleep I've ever gotten.
I actually got a full night's sleep last night.
I can barely even open my eyeballs.
I would say this is the hardest challenge we've ever done. Adding the extra 5 days on the end of a 50-hour challenge definitely makes it harder.
The fact that we're just drifting at sea on this hunk of wood, that's pretty impressive.
And while it seemed like the rain was over, we found
Hey,
ourselves
y'all
encountering
get
a
kudos.
new obstacle. We've gone from shivering cold like 2 nights ago to it being scorching hot, unbelievably hot.
I'm about to jump in the water because I'm getting too hot.
We're gonna go swimming.
I hope Nolan can swim.
And while they cooled off in their own way, we got creative with ours.
Yes, man. Oh, there. I feel amazing. Yeah.
A jellyfish hit me!
No.
Oh, it is the ocean! Hey, guys!
I knew it was a great idea not to go swimming.
Are you okay?
I found the sweet spot. Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got a little welts and some red line.
For the majority of the day, it was so hot. We literally couldn't
Hell
walk on the
no.
day.
I'm
hot. I don't want to be alive.
Yeah.
Hot.
It's very
But
hot.
as the sun went down, we were optimistic about reaching the finish line.
You have less than 24 hours left in the challenge.
This has genuinely been the hardest challenge video I've ever been a part of.
Honestly, this whole experience has made me appreciate all the things we take for granted in life, like your shower, your food,
I miss food.
a working toilet. I never want to poo in a bucket again.
I
Bucket.
say we celebrate making it this far with a feasible bar.
Yes.
Told
Available in
you.
every Walmart, Target.
Told them. I knew they had them a bucket. I knew they had them a bucket. What that they gonna do? Toilet paper on the side over there, y'all. Why they got the toilet paper over there? Y'all don't need no. I mean. Anyway.
Get 7-Eleven, Albertsons in America. So 2023, if you're still buying Hershey's, it's kind of lame.
Hershey's for the boomers.
Oh, Jimmy. Why my chair is broke?
Jimmy, I'm starting to
Y'all
think
still
you're
eat chocolate?
Yeah, I guess I'll just continue the time lapse of the broken chair, I guess.
This is our final night sleeping together, everybody.
I'm so glad to sleep alone.
I'm gonna miss sleeping by your side.
100%. I would not rather sleep next to any other man.
And with that, I'm going to bed. After an amazing night's sleep, we were visited by a familiar face.
Brian brought his family to say goodbye to us on the last day.
They ain't even the same birds.
It's almost like we were family to Brian.
We were.
He kept us safe during the night we had the least shelter.
Maybe he's just a pea-brain bird.
Shut
They ain't
up.
giving no
Off
food.
the rack.
I wish! That was emotional.
Everything's gone full circle. We had so many crazy memories in this raft.
Yep, and I think my best memory is going to be leaving.
Same.
We spent over 150 hours on this floating piece of wood, and even though it was easily the hardest thing I've ever done, the boys and I still had some good times.
Where's this boat? Where's the boat? The boat!
Then finally, the end was literally in sight.
The boat is coming!
Alert the ship of our location.
Signaling the boat!
Why is it moving so abnormally slow?
Oh
my god!
I'm getting off this route.
The first 10,000 people to go to the Shop app will get a free box of Feastables. Click the link in the description to download the Shop app right now.
Damn. I know I ain't getting that. I know I ain't getting that motherfucker.
We are now stranded on a raft.
Alright. That's gonna wrap up the video for that MrBeast 7 days on a raft. I don't know why he would do that shit, but he did that shit. That shit crazy. Tell me how y'all feel about downloading the comments. Y'all know what it is. It's the D-O-O. Where we at? It's the D-O-N. Go tell a friend. Stop playing around. Y'all know what it is. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. I'm signing out, man. Bow.
Yeah. Like a late night pump, bitch, I hang with the metal. I be twin turbo dashing my foot on the pedal. They saying we cousins, but I never met. Folks can't leave out the country, I'm hanging with fellas. My cougar bitch always be calling me Bellamy. We been through wars like I'm hanging with veterans. I made a K, then I made like 4K. Add another 2K, dog, this shit get repetitive.